Wednesday, Thursday, shining my bling. I'm not hearing any of this. Test, test. Test, test. Oh, that was whack. I had some nice bars on that and none of it was heard. Let's try it again. Let's make sure these levels are good. Test, test, test. Now I got on the headphones with delay. Listen to the headphones with delay. Today gonna be a nice Saturday. Gonna meet with our friends and go play. What a day, what a day. Not so bad, not so bad. We doing this crypto thing, yo. Getting crypto. Getting crypto. Time to show y'all how to make these lines on these charts. Oh no, gotta fall. I'ma do my part. Hey, buddy. Just going live. Is this what you would call cringe? It's a test, man. It's a test. The audio testing, the video output. What you up to? Buddy? That boy's gotta get started on before he gets his crypto on, or when he plays, he know every day books first. Unless you have some thirst and you gotta get up and get some water. Alright, thanks for joining everyone. Today is a rainy, cloudy day in Amsterdam. But it's alright, cause it don't matter how the weather outside is when the charts are looking like this. Well, Ethereum's looking pretty good. We broke an all-time high yesterday. Yep, here we are. You know what's messed up? I have an account on this where I trade some CFDs, and I was in a few positions for Ethereum. Luckily, I closed, and I was waiting for like 2 weeks. I went in the wrong direction. I think I bought around here. No. I think I worse than that. Might have bought the top. Yeah, no, it was around here. It's right here. Yeah, because only around here is when I wasn't even making profit because that was a spread. So I started making profit around here. Anyway, so I closed up here, but I had a couple more, and then the exchange went down. So I couldn't get it into that last position. So it's kind of a bit messed up. I'm hoping that, well, they kind of work on the stock schedule, so I have to wait till late Sunday night, like midnight, before they're open again. I'm hoping. That's the cool thing about crypto. It's 24/7. I'm hoping that it'll be even higher. It looks like it's getting higher. Ethereum is about to pop. Well, it's popping. Once you pop, you just can't stop. It's things are about to go bananas. This is like the last. This is the end. I don't know if it's the end, but we're in a like a bull cycle. Very, very intense bull cycle. And it all kind of wraps around. I don't know if you guys know about this already, but you should. Bitcoin has a like a every 4 years they do a halving, basically, right? Let me take my headphones off. I can't do this. I can hear myself in my ears. So every 4 years, Bitcoin does a halving, and what happens is they after the halving they only mine. Miners going to do half the amount that they can previously. So this makes it even, it was done this way so it stretches. There's a limited amount of Bitcoin that will be mined. I think 8 billion. I don't remember the number, something like that. But and so every 4 years it gets halves the amount that can be mined, just so the time that it can be mined is spread out. But I forget how, like, someone figured it out. It's like probably like in 100 years there'll be no more Bitcoin to be able to be mined. The information's out there, but that says two things. One, or a few things. There's a lot of things. One, that every 4 years it gets halves, and it becomes more scarce. And also, this really becomes, you could understand that there will be a point in time where Bitcoin is so scarce that it's going to be only for the wealthy people to be afford to even be able to buy fractions of Bitcoin, right? It's going to be like the digital world is going to be kind of like how in the Japanese yen, it's like, I don't know, 100,000 for €1. These huge numbers or of decimals, not even thousands. It would be like thousandths. We'd be going the opposite way, in the opposite direction from the decimal, to be making these trades, and the people that have the Bitcoin that's closer to the decimal are the more wealthy people. And that the point. I'm saying there's a couple points now. I'm trying to make here. If you're not, you should be storing Bitcoin slowly. That's the best thing. If you don't have Bitcoin, start buying it, and try to get to one as soon as possible. That's the game. That is the game. I'm gonna get back to that. And but the whole point I was telling you this was there was a point to all this. The Bitcoin, the halving, 4 years. Now is the fourth year. This is the year they just had a halving. This year. Then there was like a lot of stuff going on this year with Bitcoin, miners being thrown out of China, and you can see that this is the bull run at the end of the halving year. So it's kind of like all these things are aligned, the stars are all aligned. That's why you can see a lot of, let's see where Bitcoin's at right now. Bitcoin is at, okay. Here, I think this was already a new all-time high. Boom! Look at that. Did we hit 67? Did we? Well, it was almost at 67. Pretty much, 67. But we're gonna pass that soon enough. Let me see. You could look at it. So this is like the right before the summer. Everything went down, then everything goes back up. Right, and chances are, I'm not a technical analysis person. We're gonna get more into that, especially when we do more trading. When I do more trading, and sharing my trading, what I'm learning with trading. And I have been doing some trading lately. I enjoy it. So, but you can see it's like it bounces, and then you can kind of, if you can continue this drawing, you would kind of like see how it would come up here and maybe go down here. But the point of this whole episode is just a test to see, and it looks like it's working pretty good. So I have to actually. Oh my God, it's already 3:00 here. Let me see if this works too. Let's see. No, no, no. That is not what we want to do. Hey, there I is. What's with the mask? Well, I just don't like myself on camera. I really don't. That's just what it is. How do we get rid of this guy right here? I don't need this. There was a... No, get off there. Ay, ay, ay. Okay. I'm just never a fan of seeing myself on camera, so I will see less of myself. You will see less of me on camera, which is a shame because I'm so pretty, right? But that's how it's going to be, because I think what's more important are the charts and the content that I will be sharing with y'all, right? In this case, it's not that much because this is just a test. But for the sake of showmanship, and I need to get going. I have a client meeting starting at 4:00. Crypto craft, was it? I have a client meeting at 4:00, which I need to get ready for. A lot of crazy things going on right now. There's going to be a lot of stuff. First of all, there's a big move. I don't know where the article is. There's a big move. MasterCard said something about MasterCard. Where is it? MasterCard, Bitcoin, crypto. So, MasterCard made an announcement the other day. Says that any bank or merchant on its vast network can soon offer crypto services. Now, this is great. You see what's happening here now, right? Because you know what's happening here are the banks they've been scared. Like, this is like a perfect example of the institutions, the government, and the banks, right? They were trying to stop crypto. Then you can see they were going hard as hell over the summer. They went hard in the paint, and it got to a point that you can see that they cannot beat this, because like crypto has a life of its own now. It's almost like it's out there now. Unless you were able to turn off all the servers and all the computers in the world all at once, where no servers on anymore, no electricity is running. And you know what? If that ever happened, we would have if that did happen, yes, indeed, there would be some sort of crash in the crypto world, which, like many crashes, it'll go back up. It'll be, it may be very devastating. However, if that did ever happen, you have to understand, we probably have other problems to worry about at that point already. It could be some sort of alien invasion or a zombie apocalypse. We wouldn't be caring about crypto anymore. And the big discussion now is Bitcoin and gold, and is it the new gold, and yada yada. If it came to the point where everything went to shit, no one's gonna want to buy. Would you want to be lugging gold all around? You're not gonna run fast in zombies carrying bags of gold, right? I'd rather have a situation where I could trade digitally, because that's probably where it's I'm just I'm getting off topic here, but if there was some sort of zombie apocalypse, we'd probably just be using our phones a lot to communicate with each other digitally. If that infrastructure was out as well, then it'd be radio, But anywho, this is an example of where banks are like, you know what, we can't fight this. This has a life. Bitcoin has a life of its own. Crypto has a life of its own. This is just gonna grow. We cannot fight this. Let's jump on board. And now there's, and it's even beyond that. And now it's a point of like, you know what, crypto is the fashionable thing. To go against crypto right now would be unfashionable, right? It's almost like it's getting to a point like if you're a politician and you were talking junk against crypto, you get less votes, because everybody, this is the direction we're going. So this is just more. It becomes a part of like, if you can't beat them, join them, right? And also, you know what? This is the fashionable thing. This is what people want. So that the point of this thing is like, this is, adoption is growing a lot, and you can see this happening. What else? That's one of the biggest things. Facebook Facebook changed its name to Meta now, right? That's another big news that past couple days. Past couple days, it's Facebook. So it's Meta. I mean, I don't like Facebook. I still have a Facebook account just for my cousins and my family back home, and well, I don't really use it. And actually, I want to delete it but I just don't want to, because sometimes these are how I communicate with some, my friends and family back home through the text chat. But I don't know about I have no real opinion about Facebook apart from I don't really like them. Just it's just I'm not gonna say why. Just a vibe. I get a weird vibe from them, all in all. And but the whole point of this is Meta. This is actually this is interesting, because you can see one of the biggest companies in the world, Facebook, is, you can see how this is. They appreciate the fact that everything is going towards crypto, and and this whole metaverse thing, right? If you haven't seen Ready Player Number One, go out and see. Well, there's a book. I haven't read the book, but it's probably better than the movie. But the movie was amazing as well. But that's where we're gonna go, and the more you're in there, you're gonna be able to hustle, or not hustle necessarily, but yeah, through games and everything, and hustle cryptocurrencies within the game, which you could turn into goods or services in the real world, products, whatever. It's so they're building that. Another reason why you can see how we sooner or later we are all adopting this, and why, if you haven't already, you should open up a crypto account already. I'm telling you, not financial advice, but what are you waiting for? Because you can see how everything's moving in this direction. Are you going to be one of the people when only the rich people have some Bitcoin, or even like the rich have multiple numbers of Bitcoin, the middle class have good chunks of fraction of Bitcoin, but the poor can't even afford to buy a fraction of that anymore. So that's how it's going to be, and sooner or later. So it is just my opinion that you just start preparing yourselves the best way you can, and the best way you can do that is to educate yourself, do your research, and buy some Bitcoin. And you know what? I wrote some stuff down here that I wanted to show. Oh, wait a second. This is kind of interesting. I forgot to mention. So this could be a bit of a unboxing. Actually, it fell out, so it's not really unboxing anymore. Screw this. So I'm gonna turn my camera on for this. Let's see. Alright, there I am. So I just got something in the mail today. My Bitpanda card. Oh shit, there's a number on there? I don't know what it is. Bitpanda. You can't see it because it's all black. Here it is. So there's my Bitpanda card I just got in the mail today. It's a Visa card. And basically it's pretty cool. The reason why I got this was because here, let me show you a bit of Bitpanda. I'm very one of my things, what I'm trying to push, one of my personal things that I'm trying to push is, for me personally, and to share information and kind of drive people to do things if they agree with this, is to basically, here's Bitpanda. I'm not saying Bitpanda per se, but to start using crypto in the real world. Find your way of using crypto in the real world. Find ecosystems that you like, that you want. If you like it, then that's a good. If you like it, then you're using it. That's a good sign that you should invest in it, right? Because if you're actually using it, and so I was like, I'm really been all about like how I could spend crypto in the real world. As I've mentioned many times in the past, I use crypto.com very like every day. I'm using my crypto.com app and card. And look at that. Wow, Matt Damon now. Jason Bourne. Yeah, I heard about this. They did a partnership with crypto.com. Look at that. More out of you got Matt Damon on the face of crypto, Come on. This is when you got Jason Bourne talking about how great something is, how cool something is. You know what I'm saying? How do you not listen to Jason Bourne? So that's the point. I use crypto.com because we get a crypto.com card. This is something that I'm gonna make a separate. I did a video already. It was more of an unboxing when I got the card, but I'm gonna do another. Where is it? Hold on. Video coming soon. Get started. App. Metal Visa card. I'm gonna do another video specifically about crypto.com and how I use it. And basically, I use this every day. So this is, and it's become kind of like my crypto.com app has become kind of like where I purchase all my crypto from, and from there I move it to my other wallets. Like if I'm going to stake it somewhere else, or if I'm going to move it to a cold storage, or if for whatever, or like, I buy Ethereum here. Like the other day, a few days ago, I minted an NFT. So I buy Ethereum here, and then from here I send it to my MetaMask. But what's also cool is like within the app, you could also move directly from your wallet. It could be the cash that you put in there that's connected to your bank, or it could be from your crypto wallet. Like I could exchange Bitcoin or whatever, any coin. I could exchange it for currency to sit inside my credit card, my debit card. It's more like a debit card. It's not a credit card. It's a debit card. So, boom, I'm spending it right away, and it's so instant. Like it's instant. So if I'm at a store and I notice I only have like $10 left in my Visa card, and I want to buy something for $50. Well, then I look at something that I could if everything, preferably I would rather not change some like Bitcoin. I don't spend my Bitcoin obviously, but if I'm gonna just for the sake of argument, say Phantom, right? Lately I switched over some Phantom, so I had 100. I just flip over $100 of Phantom into my Visa card, and boom, it's instant. Then I could buy that thing that I wanted to buy. Point is, it's instant. It's so fast. It's so easy to use, and I'm using my crypto in the real world where it's like yeah, if you're really savvy at it. So I'm beginning to trade on my crypto.com exchange. If you're really savvy at it, you buy crypto cheap, you sell it when it's you buy it low, you sell it high, you have a profit there, and boom, that profit could be your groceries. You keep doing that, you're living, if you keep making your money earn you more money, then you could just basically live on profits in some sense, to some extent. But that's the goal, isn't it? So I was looking to, hey, how many, and I was surprised actually. Why is it that not many people are doing this or talking about this? Because I'm all about this. I don't really know why. I don't have the answer to that. But, well, I'm gonna start talking more about it. So I was like, I do have I also have a Binance, but my son uses that. So then I was like, okay, what other cards I want to search? What other platforms give you cards, right? And there wasn't that many. That's my point. There was crypto.com. And if you're in the U.S., crypto. Oh shit! I gotta get going. Exchange. Like debit card. There's not many services that do it, right? There's not many. I don't. It's probably. I'm sure because there's a lot of like laws you have to go through. Well, this is another one. I just clicked on it. Yeah, laws is. But, you got to do your own research. I had a Bitpanda account. It only took a minute. It only took a minute to open up. This was actually. What's funny? I opened up this Bitpanda account back in November, right? At the same time when I opened up this crypto, same time when I opened up my crypto.com account, and basically I never used it because once like most people, and this is most people, you sign up and then you say, oh, I got deposit money, or I gotta like send my picture or with my passport. That's when like most people maybe that's where you stop. Like you say you get a little bit, forget about it, right? And I forgot about it up until February when I got into all this again. Point is, if I had taken a time at that moment back in November and did all that and have gotten into it those 4 months earlier, my returns would have been much more, because everything before January was so cheap from what I understand. Point I'm trying to make there is just a few months matter. Don't wait. Just a few, it's gonna be like the same thing. It's gonna, between now and January, is gonna be a big difference of where things are right now. So it only took a minute for me to open up a crypto.com account and Bitpanda, and with the this took a while to get my card because it involves staking. I'm going to go into all that. But then I also get good cash back. As far as my Bitpanda, I went back into it. I didn't touch it since November. Went back into it. It was still active. I applied for the card. I had to put like $100 in. I have $100 in here. And then I applied for the card because you got to put money first. And then it came like... I did that, I think, on Monday, and now it's Saturday. See how fast it is? And now, point is, boom, I can spend that $100 of Bitcoin that I have in this card right now if I wanted to. Well, no, I actually have to activate it first. But, point is, you should try to do the same thing. This is what I'm trying to spread. People like to find a way to spend your crypto in the real world, because that's my point to all of that. Let's see what I should talk. Let me put some music back on to, because maybe I sound better with music in the background. Let's see. So, no chats. One viewer. No, but that's me on my left over here. I'm checking everything out. What's going on over there? Get out of there. Right. So, I hope everybody's having a nice time and having a nice Saturday. Alright. Ooh, I like the speed. You know what I'm saying? Alright, I'm gonna have to... I'm gonna let this roll. Let's roll while I get ready. Let it roll. Man, so much to research. I want to mint and buy NFTs on Solana. This looks similar to mine, and he's going for 0.005 Ethereum. Look at this. Mine looks better than that guy. I gotta update my profile. Hold on. Wait, I have to make sure no information that you're not supposed to see pops up on this mofo. I can't be bothered. You know what? I need to get ready for this meeting. Holy shit. Oh yeah, other good news. I bought Shiba along. Oh my goodness. That was about a day. I bought Shiba. Some of my friends out there, I know you remember me talking about Shiba a while ago. So did pretty good in that deal. It's a meme coin, so of course it's just completely 100% speculative. We made some cash. We flipped it into Bitcoin. We put it into Bitcoin. This is a safer play in the long term. And this is what I'm realizing. One thing that I learned very recently is that I should have bought more Bitcoin. You know, I should have bought more Bitcoin because that's a really safe play. It's the safest play of them all, and so, but whatever. And that is, it coulda, woulda, shoulda. The point is now the move that I'm learning is to flip Bitcoin, to trade and flip for Bitcoin. You're just flipping and trading just to make more Bitcoin. That's the game. And Ethereum for gas. You know, Bitcoin's like gold, Ethereum is fuel. That's the way we look at things. And then you go further down with like, you know, other well, Ethereum is also a very it's a utility as well. But then you go further, you know, into other coins as far as utility, Solana, and what they could do in the real world and make your life have uses in your life. So, and then I kept some Shiba, flipped it for Bitcoin after this pump, and then now I bought a little bit more Shiba for trading. Well, I still, separately from the Shiba, I still have some Shiba that I kept from back down here. And you know, that's just the point is when you make when you find, and I wish, like, the thing is, of course, you say like, yeah, I wish I bought more. If I bought, like, that was when I was getting into it, you know, I wasn't ready to put like, you know, 5,000-10,000 into a meme coin. I mean, even now I probably wouldn't do that, but if I did at the time, it would have been huge. Coulda, woulda, shoulda, of course, but you know, this is where we learn. When you do, and a good strategy when you take profit, and this is because, you know, that's another thing, you have to find a way to exit and you know, take profits. One thing is to just take your initial investment out and then leave your profits in there, and then now you're playing with the house money. So that's one way. So that's what we did for the most part with our Shiba earnings. Shiba Inu. Shiba Inu. Shiba Inu. Alright, I gotta get the fuck out of here. Peace out, y'all. Thanks for the nobody that's been watching, but if you do watch this in the future, thanks for watching. Trade well, stay healthy, stay wealthy. Peace.